Hi everyone, it's Teresa here, and today we're making 3 meals from 1 chicken. So I suppose I should start with a disclaimer to say that I'm basing this on a family of 4, or you could do a family of 6 easily with this. But if you are feeding a large group or a football team, then no, it probably won't go that far. You could certainly make it into 2 meals if one of those, like I'm doing, is a soup, because that's just using up all the scraps. So I roasted the chicken last night and let that cool in the fridge, and I've just stripped all of the meat off it, chopped that up, and then the bones I'm putting on to cook. So the 3 meals that I'm cooking are chicken sliders, a spicy rice dish, and soup. And I'm just making some rolls for the sliders. These are just really easy dinner rolls. Such a handy recipe, because if ever you want bread for soup or burgers, it is a yeasted dough, but it comes together and rises really quickly because it's got a little bit more yeast in it, and they are lovely and soft, so really recommend them. The recipe for all these dishes will be in the description. So I am just chopping up the onions and all the vegetables. The beauty of these 3 dishes is actually they use a lot of the same core ingredients. You've got the chicken, onion, garlic, spring onions, and just a few variations, even though they are all completely different. And I'm just preparing them all the vegetables in one go, so I don't have to keep dirtying up the board. And while I'm crying over 1 onion, I might as well cry over 2. The rice dish is all cooked in one pot, which is lovely. And I'm just lightly frying the vegetables for just they don't need to be softened particularly. It's just to get a little bit of colour and for them to start to cook down. And then I've just added the garlic. Always make sure you add the garlic towards the end of your frying process because it burns so quickly. And I'm just adding a mild curry powder to this. I sometimes will make spicy rice with I've got like some Thai green paste that will go really nicely in it. Just anything to give it that little bit of heat and flavour. I suppose is the only other way to put it. But if you don't like spicy food, then you can use a very mild curry powder. So that just all goes together, and at this point you can add in some coconut milk or coconut cream. I've added in yogurt, then water, the rice, and a little bit of butter, and then the lid goes onto that and it just cooks for about 20 minutes. So the chicken bones and skin and everything like that I have put into a casserole dish with some water to cook, and most of the time when I'm doing this I will put them into the slow cooker and leave them there for a day or so with plenty of water, and it just makes a fantastic, really rich stock. It's amazing how much flavour you can get just from chicken bones, and I really am a firm believer that that is down to the quality of the chicken, and obviously we all get what we can afford. I personally would prefer to have chicken only once in a blue moon but get the very best than to have it all the time and be disappointed. If you do get a really good quality chicken, you do notice the difference. I'm exactly the same with the turkey. We spend quite a lot of money on the turkey, but then we use every single bit of it every year. What we don't eat on Christmas Day, we then use obviously as leftovers, and then like I have done with the chicken, we'll strip all the meat off it, chop it up, put it into the freezer in different bags, and we can get a dozen meals out of that, as well as the soup. Anyway, sorry, I am digressing. So after straining the stock, I fried the onion with garlic and then added potatoes to that and all the stock. I let that cook until the potatoes were softened down, and then just gave that a good blitz with the hand blender, and then added some cheddar cheese to it, salt, pepper and paprika, because I love paprika and paprika just adds to everything. And you can add any other vegetables or anything you like, but this is just such a lovely, simple soup. And so finally we have the sliders, and I really must apologise for the lighting. It's gotten very dark now, so that's just affecting the filming slightly. But the sliders are, I'm just mixing together some butter, some spring onion, pepper and salt, some mustard, lemon juice, and melting that down. And I just melted that in the microwave. And then some of that will go into the slider mixture and some will go on the top of the sliders, and then whatever's left can be used as a dipping sauce. And I must say, we didn't eat all of this in one day. This is dinners. I've just popped what we didn't use, so we'll have the sliders today, and then tomorrow probably the rice, and the next day we will have the soup, and they just need to be heated up. Just make sure if you're heating rice up you have to refrigerate it as soon as you can and then heat it properly. So I'm just adding some of that butter mixture to some cream cheese, and there's also some mayonnaise. I have become obsessed recently with garlic mayonnaise, so there's some of that in there, and then that just goes into the chicken and the sliders, or the buns. which have cooked up really nicely. I'm just going to cut those in half and layer them with the chicken. And you can see how much chicken I put in this. There was plenty of filling. And I absolutely love this cheese. I got this really big block of, it's double Gloucester, I think, from a fantastic cheese stall in the market. Really reasonable, and it's so good in cooking. So that will go on top, and then the burger buns tops, and then put some of that garlic butter. Oh yeah, there was garlic in that butter, melted butter. I don't think I mentioned that. That then goes on top, and then it goes back into the oven so that the chicken can heat up and the cheese can melt. And that's it. That's our 3 meals. I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some inspiration of what you can cook. Please like and subscribe. It really helps our channel. And for any other recipes, or if you like crochet or sewing, please check out our other videos. My daughters, Alyssa and Cassie, are both amazing at their crafts. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye.